Hey guys! So today I thought it would be really fun to do something kind of different. Bet you're wondering what's in the box. Well, in this Washington apple box, because I'm from Washington, there are clothes that I've saved from high school. So I thought it would be really fun to go through it with you guys. If you're from Washington, you know that these apple boxes are like the shit. They store everything. That's actually not from high school. I don't know why that's in there. That was loud. My kiddo's down for nap. So, spoiler alert here. I was a goth kid. I'm still kind of a goth kid. I think I'll always be a goth kid. So in high school, I wore stuff like this if it was not inside out. Corsets. Yep. I actually think I got these after high school, but yes, corsets and punk mini skirts. I loved, like, this was definitely high school. I remember this. Oh, I absolutely loved the trip pants. So yeah, I wore these. I had several other pairs too, and I think I ended up giving them to my sister-in-law after I moved here. And I don't know what ended up happening to them, but this is one of the few pairs that I have left that I wore. I've got like all the zippers and loops. You guys probably remember these from the early 2000s. So for chronological reference, I graduated high school in 2004, and I was a sophomore in 2001. So, yep. Jeans. These are still like pretty typical of the jeans that they make now, but I have another pair in here that's like the baggy jeans. They don't make these jeans anymore. They were so comfortable. Look at these. They were so comfortable, and they had like the cargo pockets. They don't make these anymore. Why? They're so comfortable. And furthermore, why do women's jeans pockets, why are they like, you can fit maybe a peanut in there and that's it? It's ridiculous. I need pockets, guys. I need pockets. Not to mention, now, I hate jeans. Like, I mostly spend my time in yoga pants because jeans, they just are way too constricting on my abdomen, and I have chronic pain, so. Black velvet skirt. Yes. Still comfortable, would still wear. Oh, band tee. Evanescence. This is after high school though, because this is, yeah, the Open Door. This came out in 2006, so I think I bought this after high school. Linkin Park. By the way, guys, not to get all somber on you, but I have to say that Chester Bennington's passing in 2017 really affected me, because their music really got me through some of the hardest times of my life. And so it was really hard to watch someone who did that for you pass away from suicide. So I just felt like I needed to mention that. Lace bell sleeve. Yep. Oh my gosh. I love it. I still love it. It makes my little goth heart sing. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh, this is one of my favorite t-shirts. Another Evanescence shirt. I remember I wore this the day that I went to Mount St. Helens with my ex-boyfriend. We went to Mount St. Helens National Park, and there is a picture of us sitting, and I was so sick from endometriosis. I didn't know it at the time, but I was just miserable. I was in some of the worst pain. Like, I remember the car ride down, I was like just crying in pain. And I was sick to my stomach, and I think I was like 18. It's just crazy to look back and realize how long that has been affecting me. Skull and Crossbones. It's really faded now. What's this one? Oh, Nirvana. I mean, come on, guys. I'm from Seattle, so. Ooh. Skirt. Mini skirt with like the corset type lacing and some mesh. Oh god, the early 2000s were like the best, guys. Oh, this was my favorite skirt. I loved this skirt. Like, I remember when I was in high school, I used to go to raves, and I still love electronic music. It's like the main genre that I listen to, but I remember wearing this to raves. There are pictures of me in it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm still coughing. It's ridiculous. So I keep having to clear my throat. Plaid mini skirt. I remember wearing this, and I remember I was wearing this when my vice principal told me I would never amount to anything. Good times, high school. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. Chinese dress. High school was rough for me, guys. This is probably the oldest shirt that I have. I think I actually got this in junior high school. It's got geisha all over it. For those of you who don't know, my favorite book is Memoirs of a Geisha, and it is why I have this geisha on my arm. Can't even really see her because I'm wearing the wrong shirt for it, but yeah, that's why I have that tattoo. So I think I got this shirt when I was like 14. Music note hoodie. This is from Delia's. Anyone remember Delia's? I remember getting the catalog and like circling the things that I wanted. Oh, another really pretty kind of loose black gothy skirt. I always wore those long skirts. Oh, another really, really old hoodie. This has got Japanese kanji on it and koi fish. Which I also have a tattoo of koi fish, and they look a lot like this. It's on my back. I think I've had this since I was like 13 or 14. Oh, another corset. These belong to that skirt that I said was my favorite skirt. I hope you guys can see me. Like, I'm realizing that I'm probably cut off a little. Oops. There. So half the video you couldn't see the top of my head. Whatever. Oh, this is not from high school, but it is from the mid-2000s. This is a World of Warcraft shirt. It says /dance, and it's one of the races, the Night Elves, which is the race that I played, dancing. I remember my husband bought me this when we first started dating, because we met on World of Warcraft. I have a huge World of Warcraft tattoo on my leg, too. I'm always talking about my tattoos right now. Another corset, although this is a halter one. And last but not least, I remember this shirt. I'm surprised I still have this. One of my best friends gave me this one night to sleep in, and I always kept it because it made me think of her. It says, "In a class of my own." Oh, high school. So, yeah, I just figured I would go through this and share with you guys a little bit of what I was like in high school. I was the artsy, gothy, shy kid, and I struggled tremendously in high school with making friends, with mental illness. lots of stuff. And it was really hard for me to fit in. I didn't get the amount of encouragement that I needed from either my peers or my administrators. I really, really struggled a lot. High school was one of those times in my life that some of my deepest scars have come from. And it's taken me a long time to heal and actually really start to see myself in a different light, because I spent most of my 20s still seeing myself as that lost little girl in high school. Now that I'm in my 30s, I don't really. So opening up stuff like this isn't that scary anymore. And that's the great thing about this, is I can look at this and, you know, yeah, I would have done things differently, but I can look at this and feel less pain now, which is great. You know that you really start to heal when you can do that kind of stuff. So I figured I just would share that with you guys today because I thought it might be fun. Because we all have, in all of us, there's still a side of us that is that kid from high school. And high school is such a defining time. And I don't know, just figured it might be fun. So that's it for today, and I will see you in my video tomorrow.